Hello, Sarah McKeon, District 7 resident and Dunning teacher. In terms of the budget, we are always told to think of positions, not people, but there are people in those positions. A key issue behind the students and families leaving this district, many of our families have been directly harmed by policies and actions of ICE and other groups in this community. There's been very little specific acknowledgement from our city government, although there's been more from school committee through our schools. Grateful for that. I did a home visit with a family last night, annual visit with this family for many years, and they are terrified. And they asked me what the plan is if their children come home from school and they are not there. And I was shaken because I don't know what the plan is, and I don't even know if there is a plan. And we are responsible for these children when they come into our schools each day, and just because we put them on buses and vans at the end of the day to go home, does our responsibility end? And what if these children, our students, do return to empty homes? These families count on us to support them and communicate with them, and that should include community leaders calling out the inhumane treatment of the people in its own streets. Regardless of how anyone feels about immigration, these people are human beings, many of them children, and what is going on is cruel, and it is directly affecting our schools, our city's economy, our city. I know people don't want to touch emergency funds. I teach first grade. I can, teach first grade math. I don't know about funds. But if the money is there for emergency situations, I would consider this one. Education is the foundation of our future, and what better reason than to dip into such a fund than to protect what we already have and cement the foundation for our future. I urge you to come up with a better plan that eliminates or at least reduces these cuts. City councilors, I'm sure you're watching, so I hope you're hearing it too. The long-term harm that this will do to our city will be felt for years to come. I also urge you to take steps to protect, or at the very least, acknowledge our immigrant students and families and the very real fears they are living with daily. Perhaps if families felt seen and supported and they know that there are solid plans in place to keep them safe, they might remain.
That's 2
and
minutes.
we
Sarah,
as
please wrap up.
educators should also all remain to teach them. Thank you.